Good evening. So those of you that are eagle-eyed have seen the video earlier, you'll see I'm still in my Christmas jumper. So it's now the evening of Thursday, and because I'm working all day tomorrow from 8 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the evening, and I know time will be very tight, I have decided to pull a card today, and we've been graced with 3. So I've also been advised to change the deck. Now this is a deck that is very special to me. It's actually the Priestess of the Light Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor and Kimberly Webber, produced by Hay House, and it is absolutely divine. So if you want to go and get a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of juice, glass of water, come back, open and receive. Ignore the cat. She is the one that was snuggled up the other day, and she can be quite vocal, so it's nice to have her nice and quiet. So we have 3 cards that are stepped forward. The first one is number 22, and it's on about telepathy, transmission, perception and communication. Now I've got artificial light on in here, so it'll be interesting to see how the video turns out. So Spirit is talking to us about the art of communication, that we have to communicate to allow other people to engage with our energy, to engage with us personally, spiritually, emotionally and physically. Now, your perception of communication can be very different to somebody else's. And what you perceive as a message, as guidance, can actually be something that is lacking in delivery for certain people. When you voice a transmission, be it energetically, physically, emotionally or verbally, it's important to embrace the essence of the message, the weight of the story, the value of what you the value of what you are saying needs to be weighted in a way that everybody will understand. So when we communicate, we do it in lots of different ways. It can be your facial expression, it can be the word, it can be by stare. As Poppy's just given me. But this is on about telepathic communication. When we go to 5D and beyond, there will be a need for less vocabulary, because we will be so enlightened with our own light consciousness that we will no longer need words. You'll be able to read my energy, and I will be able to plant words into your mind that you can assimilate as a conversation. To be telepathic would be a beautiful gift. It's something that may take time to develop. But if you think about how things are in this now moment, telepathically, I can speak to the cat because she hasn't got a clue what I'm saying. But by my gesture, by my hand signals, by what I want her to receive, she can absorb that energy and understand. So Spirit is just reminding you that there are several different modes of communication. And we are very much moving away from the spoken word and very much embracing the energy of telepathic communication on a much deeper level. So you're just asked to anchor that awareness into your consciousness. And it may be something that you already experience on a certain level. It may be that the phone rings, and before the phone rings, you may know who's going to call. Sorry, I used to do it as a child, and it used to annoy the heck out of my father, because I used to say to him before, and we're on about the old dial phones now, because I'm getting on a bit. But when we had telephones at home, before obviously the mobile phones and the internet and all that jazz, we had the old dial phones, and I'm sure some of you will remember, but they were great fun. And I would know, don't know how I knew, but I would know that somebody was going to call, and I'd either say to him, "The phone's going to ring, Dad," because he was always sat next to him, because he was the man of the house and he always had to pick up the phone. It was just one of his quirks, bless him. And it just made us smile. But no, it's not going to ring, no, it's not going to ring. And then it would ring. And sometimes I was able to say, "Oh, so-and-so is about to ring you." And I was right. Now, that is a form of telepathy. So we can harness it in this now moment, and it is fun to play with. So you're just asked to open up your transmission, open up your perception, and open up the bounds of your communication to embrace what is bringing through. Because there is so much more on the horizon that is waiting to come through. Tune in and listen to your guides. Tune in and follow those little nudges, that little bit of intuition. And see where it lands you. See where it takes you. What journey does it develop? So that's number 22. The second card is number 53, which is Soul Radiance, Phoenix Rising. So this is a beautiful card. This is about us standing in the essence of who we are, that we acknowledge that we are majestic, we are sovereign, that we are those light beings, we are the creators of our own living reality. And sometimes I just wonder what the heck I did wrong. But we're all here for a journey. We're all here to conquer lessons and to learn and assimilate information and grow and expand the collective as a whole. So I'm sure I'm doing that on many levels. So soul radiance is shining in the light of your inner aspects of your being. It's knowing that you are a sovereign soul, that you are majestic, that you are mighty, that you wield all this power and this energy, and that you wield it for the power of good. Let your soul radiate. Let that vibration seep out into the atmosphere, because you will touch lives with your energy. You will touch things that you never knew you could touch. There may be people walking past who just breathe in your energy, and they are far better for receiving it. We energetically give out vibration all the time, which is why it's so important to be in a high vibration, to live in joy, to live in harmony and peace, and to be grateful for everything that we have and everything that is coming. So radiate your soul, attract, a bit like a moth to the flame. You are attracting your tribe to you by your energetic resonance. So just remember, wherever you are that phoenix. You can rise out of a pit of despair. You can rise out of cinders to shine and burn brightly in the night sky. You can soar like an eagle on the rivers of energetic flow that are available to be embraced. So don't dwell where you are. Rise and conquer. You are a soul. You are majestic. And it's time to give your gifts an airing and rise and share your light. And the last card that came through today was number 51. Grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. So, this is a lovely energy with this card. This is somebody who knows where she is, who she is. She's standing in the truth of her own vibration. She is pulling all those aspects of her to herself. All those fragments are coming to her to ensure that she is whole in where she is. She is serene, she is beautiful. She is happy with where she is, and she is at peace. She has surrendered. She's given way to what is, to allow what will be to come forth. So when you look and plan with your now moments, with joy and enthusiasm, that is what you're calling in. When you call in the vibration that you emit, that is what you'll get. Energetically, we need to be joyful and grateful, because that is what will come to us. It is very difficult sometimes in a very materialistic world to carry that grateful optimism through all day. But just wake up and set your intentions for the day. Set your calendar, set your vibration, meditate, go for a walk, enjoy breakfast in the sunshine, have a cup of coffee with a friend and feel the love and celebrate the love and the friendship. These are all little moments that capture the essence, and just give them to the universe and they will come back to you in joyous abundance. So with grateful optimism, we can be secure in the knowledge that we are calling in what we are expressing. So be mindful, be joyful, be happy, embrace things with awe and wisdom. Have that deliciousness about everything that is new, everything that, with the wonder of a child, everything is a magical journey. And it's having that sense of wonder, the sense of magic, the sense of inspiration. And when you're in that vibration, so much more opens up to you. So much more light pours in. You cleanse your soul. You cleanse your aura. You fill your vessel up with goodness and love and light. And in doing that, you gratefully give bountifully to others. And as I said many a time, we only give from the saucer, never from the cup. We are the cup of wisdom. We are the cup of knowledge. We are the font of our own understanding. That cup is for our nourishment, our enjoyment, and it is to fulfill us spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. What overflows is the bounty that we can give freely to others so they too can be uplifted. So those are your messages for tomorrow, Friday. So wherever you are, whenever you come across this, I hope it brings you some peace, some joy, some understanding, some enlightenment, and that you carry that vibration with you throughout the day and see how it changes. So from my part of Warwickshire in the UK, on this warm but dark night, I wish you good night, good morning, good afternoon or good evening. Wherever you are, there'll be something here for you, whether consciously or subconsciously, whether you have it as an affirmation, a confirmation, or you're finding something is rubbing up or rubbing you up in a specific way. And if that is the case, that is something that you need to look deeper into. Not that you disagree with what I'm saying, but you are mirroring that and you are having an energetic experience because something within is not quite aligned. So Spirit's just reminding you that if you find aspects of the message uncomfortable or not quite in your vibration, then maybe there's a little bit of inner work to do. So from me and Poppy, because Astra's outside. Okay. Namaste.